All right, everybody, welcome back to another wonderful episode of the Pittbros podcast. I'm your host, as always, Corey Pittcavish, with my brother.
Laser Jazer.
You can never just say it normal. You just be like, Laser Jazer, dog.
Laser Jazer. I want to have it in the alien voice. I'm gonna get a drop. That's what I'm gonna get a drop.
Jazer.
I'll have to ask if for a drop.
What If Studios, friend of the show.
Friend of the show. Oh, he's never been on it, but
He's a friend of ours.
friend of ours. We've only had
Outside
one
of the
guest.
I forgot about what happened to the whole guest thing.
Yeah.
I thought we were supposed to have guests like whenever we can get them, and we've only ever
I
had
just
one.
stopped trying because
No.
I never know what day we're gonna do this.
Fair enough.
Corey just shows up and is like, all right, let's do it. And I don't know. I just have to be here on Monday and Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday evening, and he'll just show up one of those three, ready to rock. So, I mean, if you'd like to be on the show, we'd love to have you. But you got to you have to book through Corey because he never knows what day it is. Yeah, that's basically how it'll have to be.
Yeah.
You're going to have to get the guests.
Lame.
Or...
It's more work I have to do.
I know, exactly. Well, it's your own fault. Well, it's not your fault, though. And I don't want to put more work on you. And that's why I was trying to do it. And I was doing it. But I can't lock somebody in without you first.
Well, that happens.
All right, yeah.
But
we'll figure it out.
yeah.
What else? What's going on? What's going on in the world? What have you been up to?
Nah, I wrecked my car over the weekend.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Wah, wah.
Oh, yeah, we just need a fucking soundboard. That's. I'm gonna make one.
Yeah, me and my lady friend were on our way home from a night on the town, and
Putting on the Ritz, painting the town red.
Yes. Anyways, we were on our way home on 28 North, and there was a family of deer taking up the road. And you can't, there's nothing you can do in that situation.
What kind of deer?
There was two young deer and then a doe. And you try to. There's nothing you can do when they're taking up the entire road. You can't swerve out of the way. So I tried to shoot the gap in between the two, and I hit them, both of them.
Yeah, that sucks, man. It's never easy. Trust me. I mean, no, it can be.
I know it doesn't. I mean, dumpsters can come out of nowhere. Yeah, dumpsters can come out of nowhere. Deer can come out of nowhere.
Yeah. At least yours is mobile. Mine doesn't fall under comp, unfortunately.
But yeah. So now, the cool thing is, I'm in like a 2015 Malibu now, Chevy Malibu, and it's like fully decked out with the touch screens and everything, and there's leather on the inside, and it's very nice.
Wow, is it bigger on the inside?
It's actually pretty big on the inside. Yeah, it's very roomy. I actually, this is the first car ever in my life that I didn't have to extend the seat the entire way back. I actually had to move it up a little bit because it was too far back.
Malibu's really nice. And
There's
they've been
super
they're
legroom.
a nice car.
So much legroom. I'm 6'4", and that thing is
they're
fucking.
Malibu's are like a nice car if you don't give a shit about muscle or anything.
That was it, yeah. Yeah.
It's like a comfortable car.
Yeah, my one friend said, yeah, those newer Malibus look a lot less like they're just for old people nowadays. I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
They've always been just a comfortable car.
Yeah, honestly, it's this thing rides great. I love it. I mean, I would still take my Prius because of the gas mileage, but
yeah, they're like a higher class vehicle considered now, I think.
Yeah, it's really not. Honestly, it's really nice.
A little bit.
If
Not
you have the chance if you have the chance to pick your rental, you want that comfortable ride.
Last time I had a rental, I had a Charger.
Yeah, that's true. You lucked out.
Yeah, dicked out.
They tried giving me a truck at first, and you want a truck, and because they're in the middle of pulling. I was like, no, I don't want a goddamn truck. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah,
with a truck?
I don't want a truck.
I don't need anything.
I'll wreck
uses
that thing.
It. 2, I'll probably wreck it.
Yeah, I don't want.
3, I don't haul shit. And when I do haul shit. Well, I do haul shit.
You probably need it. You should get a small pickup. Like a Ranger,
yeah,
but I guess you can't. But I guess you can't. You need a cab. Like you need something covered. So that's why video nerds have vans.
But anyways, and then I'm thinking I'm probably gonna get 10 miles a gallon this thing. I can't fucking afford the gas on that shit. And I'm told what I understand was oh, I'm coming from a Prius, so honestly, just give me whatever you guys' best fuel efficient car. just because that's what I want. The guy, like, you want the truck? I'm like, no, I don't want the fucking truck.
He said that after you said fuel efficient?
Yeah. I like the dude. All right, so it's Enterprise. They picked me up this morning because they'll pick you up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's their slogan is Enterprise. We pick you up.
Wow. So
they
I've
picked
been
me up like 8 o'clock this morning.
That's
because I never ride to the rental place, and I can't drive the Prius right now. So they picked me up.
That's weird.
And on the ride over there, I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm just looking for whatever you guys' most fuel efficient thing is. And so the guy who picked me up was also the guy that handled my shit. And like, it's a truck. And like, the dude just like one dude walks by, and was like, hey, I'm gonna bring her on the truck. And he goes like, yeah, are you cool with the truck? And I'm like, no, I'm not. He's like, apparently it was a big deal. He had to go run and get the other. No, he doesn't want the truck. Like, I wonder if that's just something that they just automatically they bring the truck up for everybody because they just want to get rid of it.
Well, yeah, I think that they probably
because you can return it to any Enterprise. You don't got to return it to that one.
Yeah, they probably want to get rid of it. They probably couldn't pawn it off on somebody, or I don't know. They probably just assumed you'd be cool with it because you're a dude.
Yeah, they gave me the eco.
Yeah, am I one of the only people that like? This is people that I know. There's a lot of people in this country that think trucks are fucking cool, but
not a fan.
I think trucks
unless you have a purpose for it.
Yeah, I mean, unless
if
you're
like a trade worker.
Yes, if you're in trade or you're moving shit constantly.
Yeah,
like you know, landscaping, you know, something like that, where you need it for your job or to live. But as far as just having one, that's totally gay. If you just have a big ballsy truck with giant tires and
truck
lifted
nuts.
and truck nuts, you're gay. And
Pittbros approves this message.
Well, I mean, sorry to use a dated term, but that's totally what.
Well, gay isn't nowadays. It means more lame. Like that's lame.
Well, I feel like that's what it meant when I was a kid, but nowadays that's offensive to use it in such a way.
I feel like it was more offensive back then when it was less acceptable.
No. South Park said it back in the day.
Yeah, they still say it.
Yeah, because they're South Park.
Yeah.
Trust me, I was just talking about this the other day.
We were raised on South Park, so to me, gay just means like it's lame, it's dumb. It doesn't mean homosexual. Like the two words don't correspond.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like the term like fag, I associate with the South Park episode is just a loud, obnoxious douchebag.
Like
a Harley Rider.
Harley Rider.
Yeah. Look at me. I'm Mr. Meeseeks.
Look at me!
So I watched the Mr. Poopy Butthole episode.
All right. Oh yeah.
Of Rick and Morty.
Let's talk about Rick and Morty.
All right. So
you finally caught up.
Yeah. All right. So I never watched it before, except for one time you made me watch it. I really liked it. I just never had time. So last night I couldn't sleep, so I stayed up all night and I knocked out all of season 1, and then I watched the parts of season 2 that have come out so far today. And my God, this show is insanely funny. It is so fucking funny.
Yeah, it's excellent.
I recommend you watch Rick and Morty.
It's excellent. It's one of the funniest shows I've ever seen.
What I don't understand is like the whole Mr. Poopy Butthole thing was like he isn't in anything prior, and yet he was not a parasite.
Yeah,
he was real.
Apparently, I thought he was fake the entire time as well because he was talking about all these fake memories and whatever. Yeah. Nope, he was real and murdered, and then they never spoke of him again.
Well, he didn't get murdered, but he was in rehab, learning to walk again, and they told Beth to go home. If you love him, just leave.
Oh, was that the after credits scene? I didn't see that. I thought he died.
No, he didn't die.
Oh man! Wow.
Yeah, you gotta watch the after credits scenes, man. Fuck. Marvel made a precedent. You cannot. They force you to look through those names for a reward. But yeah, Mr. Poopy Butthole, he lived, and he's in like rehab, learning to walk again, and they're all there, like watching through a window. And Beth is like, do you think he'll forgive me? And I'm like, well, he didn't press charges, so that's the you shot me equivalent of forgiveness. And then the doctor comes out and says, like, does he want? Are we allowed to visit? And then she said something like, he doesn't want to see anybody right now. And then she goes to Beth and like, and if you love him, you should just leave. So she leaves.
Wow.
And then it ends.
Wow.
But then like get Swifties the next episode and. There's no more Mr. Poopy
Butthole. No more Mr. Poopy Butthole. I bet he'll be back. They'll explain that one day.
What the fuck is he? He's just like a little stick with legs.
Yeah, he's like a little peanut.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's like yellow and he's peanut shaped kind of.
No, he's too thin. He's more like tubish.
Now I can't remember. Yeah, I guess you're right. He's like
he almost looks like a skinny banana.
Yeah, straight.
With pants and a tucked in shirt.
Oh yeah, that's right. Mr. Poopy.
It's me, Mr. Poopy Butthole. I like it.
Poor guy.
Such a great name.
Poor guy. Yeah, he's a good guy.
No.
I'm a big fan of Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Wish him a speedy recovery.
Yeah, friend of the show, Mr.
Poopy Butthole.
Mr. Poopy Butthole. So there's been all kinds of crazy shit going on in the world this week.
Yeah.
We got local shit going on.
A lot of local shit going on.
We got big shit popping.
A lot of big shit popping.
Little things stopping.
A lot of little things stopping.
So we're in we got video games. We got people dying. Let's start with the VMAs.
The Video Music Awards.
Let's be honest. Neither of us watched them.
I can't tell you the last time I watched the VMAs. Quick question: why is it called the Video Music Awards instead of the Music Video Awards?
Probably just to be funny, I guess. I don't know.
I never understood that. That just doesn't make any sense to me.
Music Awards. Yeah, I guess you're right. Why? Yeah, you're right.
Why isn't it the MVAs?
Because MVA stands for Motor Vehicle Accident.
To who? I've never heard that once in my life.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I heard.
That's what they've told me.
Somebody told me that. Mr. Poopy Butthole told me that, actually. He whispered it to me on his deathbed in the hospital room. But yeah, so crazy shit happened. Miley Cyrus, the
hamming it up.
Titting it up.
Oh yeah, she had a nip slip for like a solid minute.
Yeah, she just tried to be as naked as she possibly could on live television.
And then actually did get naked because of the nip slip.
That's all she was. That's the only. Where do you go from her now? Like I feel like every time one of these people come, like Lady Gaga, you're like, where do you go from this? From meat dresses, and then
you go to Miley Cyrus is like a
I'll
young.
just get naked and be slutty and
yeah,
be dressed.
she's just like because like a lot of Lady Gaga's stuff when she first came out was all like slutty and naked and stuff like that, and then it got to weird.
No,
I want to ride your
that bad.
I want to ride your disco stick.
Yeah, but she wasn't super duper duper.
No, but she was constantly like.
She was
naked.
not.
Do you ever
like,
watch her early music videos?
Yeah,
she's as
but
naked
not
as Miley.
Quite like this.
So I think the thing about Miley is why it's more shocking is because she's way younger than Lady Gaga.
Well, and she's way more outspoken. Lady Gaga didn't speak, and she wasn't under constant.
Yeah.
She wasn't getting constantly squawking about shit.
And I think another thing is that because Miley Cyrus was this Disney child that grew into Lady Gaga type girl.
She's just something about her that's
so young.
She's very trashy. She acts. It's like
yes,
character,
trashy
or if it's real, but it's very trashy. And it's like I think some previous pop stars have been masqueraded as normal or as trashy. Like it's like an undertone of trashiness.
Yeah.
Like there was like the Christina Aguilera Dirty and Britney Spears Slave for You or whatever. Like started that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And then, but now it's just like you just right out in the open with it, and it's not just in my song. It's everywhere. It's a persona. It's who I am.
Yes, in the words of Miley Cyrus, getting high on some perp with my shades on. I don't even know what that means.
That doesn't sound too bad.
I don't even know what that means, but it's one of her songs.
You don't know what that means?
No.
It just means she's smoking weed with her sunglasses on.
Huh? Good for her.
Yeah, I didn't think that one was too hard to decipher.
Oh, I thought it was code for like PCP.
Angel dust.
Crystal meth.
No.
Crack pipe.
Nope. Negative. See, that's what the media will do though as well, is spin things out of control.
Fermented feces.
Which goes. What's it? Jankum.
Is that what it's
called? Yeah, Jankum. And then so other than that, Kanye West, who I'm a huge fan of, if anyone knows me, and a fan of his music. I think he's definitely done some crazy things in his life. He had I thought, a very important speech. I think it was. He made some good points. I think he was a little crazy. He was a little outrageous as he always is, but I think he had good points about award shows and how ridiculous they are. And he talked a lot about the 2007 Grammys and how the Dixie Chicks beat Gnarls Barkley and Justin Timberlake's Future Sex Love Sounds for Album of the Year and Song of the Year. And it's very true. He had good points. There's been a lot of crazy wins that make no fucking sense sometimes on award shows. You have Macklemore beating Kendrick Lamar. I mean, you could see it's a pop album, and you can see maybe how it could have won. But Kendrick Lamar's not To Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City. It was an excellent piece of work. It was excellent.
Well, how did you feel about Beck winning last year's?
Well, and that was the same kind of thing. Why is Beck? I'm sure that album's good, but it's not relevant to the culture. You're not, and then this is what Kanye said over and over again. He said, "Listen to the kids, bro. Listen to the kids, because the kids know. The kids know what's really what's good. Not like the mass, like pop." But, like what the tastemakers, the internet, and I think the modern age. And he said we're the millennials, and talking about how we're gonna raise our kids to not hate people and blah blah blah. Like, I'm paraphrasing, and honestly, he made a lot of good points. And he did say he smoked some weed before he got on stage, but it was just funny. Yeah, that was about it. How about nobody's talking about any of the winners of anything? I noticed that.
Yeah, I didn't honestly. Yeah, actually, not a single mention of any award from the VMAs got mentioned on any social media thing. It was just talking about Nicki Minaj, not having a full freak out, but just like flipping.
Oh yeah, because I guess Miley said something about her in an interview, which I wanted to go back and look at, but I forgot about it.
Nicki was ready to step. And Miley just wasn't having it.
She was scared.
Yeah,
she's
Nicki
so tiny.
Called her a bitch.
Miley gets stuck in her ass.
Yeah. Miley, she called her a quote unquote stupid hoe.
Stupid hoe.
As one of her songs. That's one of Nicki's songs.
You stupid hoe. Stupid hoe.
It's like 90% of the lyrics in that song.
You stupid hoe. Stupid hoe.
You're such a stupid hoe.
Stupid hoe. Poetry reading of Nicki Minaj. You stupid hoe.
You're the voice you're using right there. It sounds like there's the one Cyanide and Happiness episode. It's irrelevant. Regardless,
it's stupid.
Anyways.
Isn't it? It's
no, it's actually
stupid.
really funny, but it's more like you have to see it to explain it. But yeah, so that's about it. Out of the VMAs, nothing. Honestly,
wait, are we missing something? No. Just Taylor Swift being hot. Everyone.
I don't find her that attractive either.
You know what? I think
Miles
she's very
attractive.
Taylor Swift's very girl next door. She's a little too thin for my taste. A little on the thin side.
I don't know. I just don't find her that. I mean, she's pretty. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. Pretty. I just don't.
I don't think she's like Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I don't think she's as hot as some people make her out to be.
She's not Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, she's just a pretty girl.
Charles Manson.
Charles Manson is the prettiest girl of them all.
He's the belle of the ball.
Yeah.
Jinx, knock on wood.
Beat you.
You owe me a soda. Yeah. Jinx. Double jinx. Damn. I can't talk now for the rest of the podcast.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. All right. This is Pittbros podcast now. There's one. Now you can talk. Poop ass.
You gotta say my name 3 times, don't you?
Laser Jazer, Laser Jazer, Laser Jazer.
Laser Jazer awakens.
Awaken from my slumber. Anyways, so what was next? We
had a big old poop, is what we had.
You want to talk about locals?
Yeah.
Now we went big time. Now we're gonna step to small shit.
Yeah, big shit popping, little shit stopping. That's the name of this segment right now. That's the name of this segment. Big shit popped, and now this little shit's gonna stop. Because we got a little bit of
stop today.
It's gonna stop right now. We got a little bit of beef going on in the streets.
And just honestly, it just seems like everyone's beefing with everybody just to do it.
Oh yeah, everyone's throwing down gauntlets. No one is safe. Everyone's talking shit on everybody.
Yeah, I feel like
I don't give a fuck anymore. Let's do it. Let's get it on.
I just feel like ever since I feel like the Meek Mill Drake beef with the diss tracks was like the first. Honestly, it was like the first diss tracks that were like notable,
significant in a while.
Yeah,
I
in
mean,
a long time.
The Kendrick, there was like the Kendrick Control verse, and that
I remember that.
That
one.
inspired
that was
everybody to like rap a little bit better.
Yeah.
And now this one's inspiring people to hate.
Yeah. And so,
let your hate flow.
So since that came out over the past like month or so, it's been trickling down into Pittsburgh, and now apparently everyone wants to write diss tracks. And so, you know a little. I only know about the relevance of today, but I guess it started before that, and you know a little bit more about it.
Okay, so what happened?
Tell me at the beginning.
So the Greenhouse
take
Hooligans.
Take me there.
I don't know if it was. I don't know which one, or if it was a gang song or what. I didn't hear the original song, unfortunately. But they apparently dissed Worthwhile, a.k.a.
Was it worthwhile? The diss?
Tim Beckham, also known as the brother of
the
Jordan
younger
Beckham.
brother.
The little brother of Jordan Beckham, Antics, the videographer.
Antics.
And Tim Beckham is somebody who raps, and he throws shows sometimes. He used to have a group called 90s Era, if I remember properly.
I remember them. You did a show with them at Bubba Sports Show.
Yes. I performed alongside him a handful of times. He's a nice guy, though. Like, I'm going to preface everything that I'm about to say with he's been, like, nice to me in person. So I can't really, like, that's all I can really say. But as far as what's transpired, no, son. I can't sugarcoat this any longer. I can't. Papa Larkin's calling, by the way. His dad's calling. Okay, Tom Larkin. Dad.
Go on.
Do you get the same fear in your?
No.
Do you get the same feeling in your gut like when Dad calls?
No, I don't. No.
At one point, maybe.
No.
Ever?
No.
Okay. All right. Anyways, where was I? So the Greenhouse Hooligans dissed Tim Beckham. Tim Beckham then responds, which is the first thing I heard, with a song called Vicksburg Part 1 or Mike Vick Part 1.
Yeah, it's called Mike Vick Part 1.
Mike Vick Part 1. It's terrible. It's a trap song, and it's the fucking worst shit I ever heard. Worst shit I ever fucking heard. Terrible.
No, to intervene, Scrap Wilson just sent me a picture of a blank screen. Scrap Wilson's relevant in the story.
Yeah, it's Mrs. Scrap. Mrs. Scrap. That's Mrs. Scrap.
Why did Mrs. Scrap just...
question mark. Ask him some question marks. We got this on podcast right now. Live beef. Everybody's beefing. Everybody. You, me, in the streets. You feel me? So, Tim Beckham, though, honestly, here's my true...
I never heard the first one or the second one. I read the reviews.
I only heard Mike Vick.
The second one's called Mike Vick Part 2.
Oh. Okay. Well, Tim Beckham, and this is my honest to God opinion, I've never thought he was good. Ever in my life. And I'm sorry, dude, if you ever watch this. But, and I respect everybody for putting themselves out there. And also, you put your hat in other things. Like, throwing shows is definitely cool. Like, if I didn't want to be an artist, like I would try to find it. But I wanted to be in the music industry. I think it's a good thing to do something different, to do something else if you can't be an artist. Or you work at it, or you just have fun with it, and it's no big deal. Like, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm just having fun. I don't give a fuck. That's why I'm sitting in the balcony like the old dudes in the Muppet Show, and can talk shit on everybody, because I don't care anymore, and I don't care what bridge I burn, and because no one promoted me then, and you're not gonna promote me now. So yeah, Tim Beckham sucks. His music is bad. He's not a good rapper. 90s era was even worse.
But there's too many rappers, not enough MCs.
Yeah, and that's the thing that pisses me off. Because when I first saw him, he started being a pop rapper and working with Young Roach and shit. Then he all of a sudden switches his shit and wants to be about the golden era and about the 90s. Meanwhile, his flow is bad, like not on beat. And that's all you gotta say. But his bars, his his rhyming's not good. His voice is a little strange.
You're really going in on this guy.
I'm analyzing. Like it is what it is. It is what it fucking is. This is the podcast, and I'm laying out.
No, go. By all means, continue. By all means, continue. I'm just commentating.
He's just not good. And it's okay though. That's fine. But this dude was constantly saying, I'm a real MC. We a real MC.
He does post on social media a lot bitching about all other rappers.
There's a lot of people in this town that think that they're good, and they are not good. And I know from my perspective that makes me look pretentious or like I'm on my pedestal, blah blah blah, because I also think that I'm good. And maybe to some people, they might not get my weird shit and probably think I'm not good either. So it's whatever.
To each their own.
To each their own. But there are people that legitimately like pound their chests and act like they're the fucking shit, and like because they're a real rapper, and they're not real rappers. They're fake. It's fake. It's pretend. They're playing they're living in a fantasy fucking world, man. They just tell themselves that they're rappers, and they get on shows, but they're amateurs, man. It's all amateurs. Even if these people that put a lot of time into this, and they're fucking not any good at the music. They put all this time into social media. They put all this time into performing and doing shows, but they don't put any time into like being better at making music or getting better at writing a song. And it's not even just writing a rap, because like it's not about bars. Like if Bars Blackman was here, he'd probably be talking about the bars. But I don't. It's not even about the bars, because there's trap rappers in this town that are still good because they can make a song. There's people that and they don't have the best bars. And that's just I don't know. That's where I'm at with that.
So what happened after that though? So he dropped Diss 1. We kind of stopped.
Everyone talks shit. Everyone talks
telling
shit.
The story.
I guess I could go off on a tangent. But the point of all this is he released a song, terrible. Released a second song.
Yeah. So was there any like
terrible
feedback? Was there any like This Is Back before the second song came out?
No.
Okay.
Because he made the second song because Mr. Scrap and Brian Sharpley, aka Truth Be Told, started with everyone was all cutting up on him. Me, him, those guys. There was on Afterthought, one of DJ Afterthought's posts about it, what was going on.
Okay.
And so then about battling. So then Tim Beckham started tagging them and shit about he challenged both of them to a battle, and everyone laughed about it. No, just anyone. But not. Of course, he didn't challenge anyone like me. But I was blatantly talking shit with him. But he acted like I was just posting subliminals. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna have to tag you. You can figure it out. Like, and I, honest to God, and I heard, and I want to be fair and not just hate on Tim Beckham. But I heard that the Greenhouse. I didn't listen to the Greenhouse Hooligans one, but I heard it was really bad too. I heard it was really fucking bad too. And I don't know. I wish I should have fucking listened to this before I jumped in here, because I can't say for certain. But I heard from other people that one's not good either. And if that's the case, then nobody wins. Pittsburgh lost, and that should be the name of this podcast. Pittsburgh lost.
Well, for the second song, I didn't listen to it yet either, but I read the breakdown on a local Pittsburgh blog site, and the Pittsburgh blog site said that it,
we gotta give credit. You gotta give credit.
it's
from BrandonBMW.com.
Brandon,
shouts to Brandon Walker.
Picking the Brain podcast. Go check it out. Anyway, so on Brandon BMW, Mr. BMW broke it down, and things that he said he would rather do than listen to that again, or Die was the first one. Give Birth. Pass a Kidney Stone. What were the other ones?
That was for the first one or the second one?
For the second one.
Okay.
This is for the second one. He strongly urged Brian Sharpley and Greenhouse Hooligans to not make a rebuttal, to just let it die because it was so bad. What were some other things? I don't know. He's really just tearing into it, saying he's like, some people couldn't stomach listen to it once. I had to listen to it 3 times to really analyze it for this. And it was just that bad. But I can't believe it. So the song is 7 minutes long.
We should put it in the podcast.
The straight 7 minutes?
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't be able to hear us talk about the voice with the rapping.
If you can't, you wouldn't be able to.
It would be horrible.
You'd have to choose what audio you'd want to listen to through selectively here. But anyways, that's in my opinion, that's your first fuck up. Short, sweet, and to the point. All right, I think that's why Drake's diss worked. It was short. It wasn't that long. It was only like 2.5, 3 minutes, and it was good. Meek Mill's I think was too long, and I just didn't like Meek Mill's at all. But
Oh yeah, Meek Mill sucked. Drake's were really good. I liked even the slow Drake one. And a lot of people didn't like the first one, and I think that one was cool because it was different. You never heard a diss song come soft, and he's still ripping you. And then the next one, he actually rips you. It's actually a upbeat Drake song.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so like 7 minutes, man. Everyone's gonna stop unless you catch them hard, and within the first 30 seconds, they're not gonna listen to 7 minutes. If it's a 3-minute song, they might hold out because it's only 3 minutes. But that's like, what's the point? It's way too long. 7 minutes is long for like a regular song.
Was it all rapping?
I guess from what the breakdown was.
Oh my god, that sounds.
But okay, so BMW did say that he did respect the fact that they had like movie and TV show like clips, audio clips like spurced into it throughout the whole song.
Oh, well, that's creative. That sounds creative.
Yeah. We really gotta listen to it.
Yeah, I know. It's hard. We should have done it before we started.
But I don't know. I know after that, say he's gonna be dropping an anti-diss song. It's gonna be nothing but love spewed.
Yeah, I heard. I did see that.
I heard it's gonna be 20 minutes long of just
love.
I
did see that. I think I'm just gonna diss Pittsburgh. I'm just gonna diss the whole scene.
But man, my news feed was just on fire all day about the fucking diss tracks, and I didn't know what it was. I didn't realize it just circled around one fucking song. Like, it's wild.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think I'm just gonna come out of retirement and diss everyone, and then go back into retirement.
Go back into dormancy.
Fuck all y'all.
Good night. Control.
Good night. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Do what like Lupe did after Control, which was just mimic everybody's style in one song as a diss thing. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, Lupe
did a really
is
good.
Technically like he's like a nerd of rap as well. Like he knows how to. He just understands all the little nuances.
Yeah, he mimics like all the mainstream rappers in this one song. That was one of his responses to Control, and it's just really good. It's really spot on. Oh, speaking of Lupe Fiasco, while we have that, if you bought a physical copy of Lasers, you can mail it to him, and he will destroy it with a laser for you.
Yeah, Laser Jazer.
What? He'll destroy it with laser.
Laser Jazer.
Doesn't make any sense.
Laser Jazer.
But yeah, so if you were dissatisfied with Lupe's third studio album,
Bars Blackman has a tattooed on his arm.
Does he really? Does he like lasers?
No, but he liked Lupe and he liked that thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I hated that album.
Yeah, that's his worst one by far.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Great American Rap album ain't that much better either.
Food and Liquor 2?
Yeah.
I honestly hated Food and Liquor 2 as well. Tetsuo and Youth was like the first thing I liked since The Cool.
Tetsuo and Youth is excellent.
Really good. He dropped a mixtape for free the other day.
I know. I haven't got a chance to listen to it yet.
Neither have I. It's going to be homework.
And then the name's like a play on one of his underground mixtapes before he got big. Because he had ones called like Fahrenheit 9/11 or something like that.
I don't know.
And now he has one called Fahrenheit. Then that's the called Fahrenheit something or other.
Yeah, I just want to know when No, I don't want him to stop rapping, but I'm just very curious as to when LUP end is supposed to fall into place.
I don't know. That's all different.
There's a lot of.
I don't think that's happening now.
It has to. There's so many part 2s from The Cool finish. Are supposed to finish on that album.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There's a lot of stories that are supposed to.
I don't think he's ever gonna go back to the storyline of that.
Because he just like all of the there's like 3 songs on The Cool that's like on Lupe Fiasco's next album LUPN.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's long been changed. He said that's long been changed.
I know, but I feel like he's eventually gonna come back to it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he owes it to me. God damn it! It's real to me. Damn it!
It's real to me. Damn it!
Thanks.
Edit that.
I don't need to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what else is going on? All right, so we got a game that dropped today. Video game. We got to get onto the nerd shit. We're getting to the last leg.
It's gonna take 24 hours to download on old Corey's slow ass internet. Old Corey's slow ass internet.
Yeah, jeez. Bet you wish you had an optical.
Well, it's
drive.
65. Where would I buy that game on an optical? Where? You
I don't
tell
know.
me where.
I don't
They
know.
don't sell physical copies of that. The PC version of that, it's fucking. Anyway, it's 65 gigs. Regardless.
But yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom fucking Pain. What's supposedly the final chapter. It connects all the games. This is
Even
the
though
one.
That's what they
This
said about
is the
4.
I know.
Which connected all the
exactly,
games.
Exactly. What I mean, we'll get to what I think they're gonna do later, but they're saying it's a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah, 10 out of 10s on like every review.
Everyone's dropping 10s on them. They're making it rain 10s
they're
on
throwing
it.
T's on that bitch.
It is going down,
Or up.
or
It's going up.
sideways
To the east side.
to the
Moving
deluxe apartment. So I guess the only gripe though I hear is that the story's a little thin compared to previous entries, and
That
me.
actually might be a good thing because
Oh, a
they
lot
have
of
a lot
people-
of convoluted storylines in the Metal Gear Solid franchise.
Well, yeah,
They're so fucking complicated.
A lot of people bitched about Metal Gear Solid 4's, hour-long cutscenes.
I loved it personally.
Yeah.
Take time to
You
just
know what else?
soak it in.
I remember
it's hard
what
to
was
pick up
going on
storylines
is that
while you're playing.
what was lame about it is you couldn't pause them and rewind and do any. If you could do that like a real movie, that would be cool. But yeah, I mean I didn't mind it, so I'm a little worried because that's what I basically play Metal Gear Solid 4, and I played Ground Zeroes a little bit. I bought it recently so I can get ready for the new one.
That's fun.
It's a little
short.
harder for me.
Oh yeah, the only reason why it took me like 2 hours to beat it was because I kept dying and getting caught. Like it is difficult.
Yeah, I need to learn how to play, and I don't think it's difficult. It's just adapting to the new system.
So open, like it's like Metal Gear Solid for the most part. All the maps are like open areas. It's not full open world.
No, there's and then even then there's eventual like hallways and shit, like in the first one, or even in the second one too. A lot of corridors and hallways.
Yes.
That you could easily run around people. But yeah, it reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 3, like. Or when you go up to like a base and there's like a bunch of dudes and you can just go in and you can sneak through the base or you can kill everybody or whatever. It's taken that concept and it's expanded it so fucking far. And and it's amazing. Like I know nobody's hardly played Peace Walker and Portable Ops, but they really use those kind of concepts too, like with the base and a lot of the story is direct. This is a direct sequel to Peace Walker in terms of chronology.
Yeah, it takes place like weeks after. I'm pretty sure.
Ground Zeroes
takes place like weeks after.
Yeah. Peace Walker.
But Ground Zero, and I just have to say the Fox engine is. If you ever played PT, that uses Fox engine. That's like the newest version of Fox engine on the current gen consoles.
Yeah.
And this is and that PT had some of the best graphics I'd ever seen. And this uses that. And Ground Zeroes is. I played on PS4 and it's stunning. I can't wait to play it on PC with max settings. It's gonna be incredible.
Ground Zeroes or Phantom Pain?
Phantom Pain. Well, but same engine. I played Ground Zeroes on PS4 though. But I already beat that, so I'm just going straight into Phantom Pain without Ground Zeroes. But yeah, I'm. super
Phantom
excited.
Pain does take place like 7 years after, or 8 years after.
Yeah,
Ground
Big Boss
Zeroes.
has been in a coma the whole time.
Yeah, there is a rumor. There's a crazy twist. Crazy twist, and should we keep it? We'll keep it
I don't know.
spoiler-free.
Yeah, I don't.
You
wanna
don't want
play
me
it.
to spoil you?
Don't spoil it.
All
Don't
right,
spoil
well,
it.
then no
I wanna
spoilers.
I just want to play it. I'm actually gonna go to my local GameStop and see if they carry PC game titles. I can't tell you if I've ever checked to see if they had PC games at a GameStop.
They do.
I know
or
Walmart.
They
I know
did.
Walmart does because I bought Diablo 3 from a Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart does.
So
Yeah, so they're probably.
they might. I know they'll have like the giant name stuff like Battlefield.
Are you?
and shit
And
like
it's
that,
it's
but-
released on already on.
Yeah, it's on Steam. It's Steam. Like it unlocked on Steam today if you pre-downloaded it.
All right. Wow, that'd be cool to pre-download. That's a good option.
You can do that on consoles too. If you buy digitally, it'll pre-download.
And then just
so
unlock.
It just unlocks the day of.
Wow, that's crazy. I wonder if there's a way to hack it and
I don't know.
unlock it.
I don't know. I wouldn't care. I'd just be happy the fact that it's pre-downloaded.
I mean, I'm sure people would probably think about that. If it happened, it'd probably be done already.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. It's one of my favorites. Probably I throw around my favorite franchise ever, but it's definitely one of my favorite video game franchises. Period. It's excellent.
Oh, it is my all-time favorite video game franchise, hands down. No franchise has lasted this long and maintained this much success. The only one I haven't played is Peace Walker and
Portable Ops
and Revengeance.
You played Portable Ops?
Zach Bonnet had it when we were growing up on his PSP.
Wow. I remember playing. I've played Peace Walker because it came on a collection.
There was a HD collection for PS3.
Yeah, which I don't know why they didn't put Portable Ops on that too.
Because Portable Ops, that's what sucks. Like Portable Ops 1 and 2 are canon, like straight, like good.
Yeah,
straight
there's
canon.
a lot of people that on YouTube that I was watching. They didn't know that they were like, is Portable Ops canon or not? I'm like,
it's
canon.
like direct canon.
It has to do with the Philosopher's Legacy.
And that's what sucks though, because not everyone had a PSP.
Yeah, I've never played it. I don't even know what the fuck happens.
I played it before. I never beat it though, and I just like read through the Wikipedia synopsises, but God, this is like Metal Gear Solid is something that takes a couple days of rereading the same shit to kind of grasp if you're new to it. And even me, I'm not new to it, and I still have to refresh myself on everything because it's so complicated.
Yeah, I reread everything recently to get prepared.
I reread everything probably every time a new game comes out.
Well, you know what? I've noticed that the story kind of got a little bit revised since the last time I read it. I remember the original Patriots had Paramedic and Sigint in it too, and now the couple of the recent things I've read doesn't mention them at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's supposed to be them, Major Tom.
It just remembers Eva, Tom, Big Boss.
And supposed to be another
even they don't even talk about Eva too much. She's not in any of the other games.
She birthed the twins.
Yeah, but she's like not in any of the other games.
She's in 4 and 3.
Yeah.
That's it.
She's not, but she hasn't been in any of these.
Yeah, she's not.
She hasn't Peace Walker
she's not in those ones.
Or the new. I don't know if she's in the new one or not.
She might be in Phantom Pain.
Well, Liquid's already alive. I know that because Eli is Liquid. There's a little blonde kid that's in the game, and his name's Eli, and he's Liquid. It's not supposed to be a big secret.
Did they show Solid?
I don't think so, or not from. That's the big thing that everyone's like hoping that's happening, but nobody's said it, and the game's been
the twist is that David Hayter shows up.
That's what everyone wants it to be. Everyone wants the twist to be David Hayter shows up. But if Eli's a kid, then Solid would be a kid too.
I just hate that they nixed him because I know like the reasoning was because they wanted to hire a real actor. Because they do all the facial capture now for video game characters, like the facial mocap.
But there is another now that I'll just wait till after you play it. But now I have an alternate theory about why they casted Kiefer Sutherland instead of David Hayter.
What is that theory? Is it a theory or is it fact?
It's a theory based on the spoiler, so I can't.
Oh, okay, then I don't know.
Yeah, then I can't tell you.
Oh wow, we're coming close to an end.
Yeah, we've been getting there.
Damn. But Metal Gear Solid, highly recommended. Honestly, the first one's my favorite. I think Metal Gear Solid 1 is probably the best in my opinion.
Yeah, the first one is my favorite. The third one's probably the second best one.
The first one has just got the best story. I feel like it's because it assumed you already never played the original MSX games, Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
so it assumes you didn't play those.
It plays like the very first one in the franchise.
Yes, and it gives cues back to those ones.
Well, and I don't know if you remember this, but and I honestly played through the game so many times and didn't even look at this shit. But there's like a mission briefing and shit, and you can look at all these files, and it tells you all the old stories. And you know how the story so far.
Yeah.
But it's not even in your face at all.
Yeah, because you can go and do and then like there was more shit on the VR training shit too. That was a separate thing. That was a separate game.
VR training.
Yeah.
But and here's what my theory is where they go from here, because that's the biggest question. If Kojima's really gone, he's definitely.
He's gone from Konami.
Yeah.
Now does Konami own Metal Gear Solid's name, or
they're still
Kojima
selling it. They're still
publishing it. Yeah, but I mean, they could. Maybe that's the end of their publishing deal. if they're nixing Kojima. 'Cause
Yeah, I don't
Kojima,
know.
I feel like Kojima has to own some part of it.
Yeah, he definitely has to own a part.
He's
of it.
he's not only is he the game creator, but he's the writer and director of all the games as well.
But here's my theory. I think that Konami will put a team together without Kojima to try to remake Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake with modern stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's the smart man's thing.
Yeah, because that links it fully without having to play the original, and that gives
and
you
I'm
real
sure
story.
you could flesh out this. Yeah, you actually get to flesh out the story.
Yeah, as opposed to just seeing it in like 16-bit.
Then that would really, because that's what the holes now. That's what the holes in the story is now.
Yeah.
Because those games, because I've really Solid Snake in the first one, Metal Gear.
Outer Heaven.
Yeah, and Zanzibar Land.
Yeah.
Those are the two places. Which in the the broad concepts fit perfectly. Like one's about this doctor who found an alternative to oil and that's gonna change the world economy and it's a big fucking deal. But they just need fleshed out a little bit more, and with the relationships with the characters, with Solid Snake and Big Boss, and Roy Campbell's I think the Colonel in the second one.
Yeah.
Which Roy Campbell is in, I think, Portable Ops. Young Roy Campbell's in Portable Ops. He's in he's in either Peace Walker or Portable Ops. So I'm pretty sure he's in Portable Ops.
Roy Campbell's in 4 as well. He's not your main.
No, because he's older. Yeah.
He's in it. Though.
Well, and he's a simulation in 2.
Yeah.
For Raiden, he's not real. He wasn't actually there.
Yeah, I know that. But all right, man, we're at 47 minutes.
Yeah.
Finishing out on Metal Gear.
Yeah, a couple more things before we go. Rest in peace, Wes Craven.
Yeah, Wes Craven passed away over the weekend.
Horror movie maker.
Horror god.
Scream. What else he did?
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Or not Friday the 13th. I'm sorry.
Nightmare
Nightmare
on
on
Elm
Street.
There's more.
He did other shit.
I just looked at it.
This is the 2 main shits.
Yeah, 2 main shits. 2 main tits.
King of the Berg 5 is on Saturday.
Oh, it is, huh?
Yeah. If you want, you definitely go check that out.
But all right, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
I am very tired. I'm not hungry, but I'm tired.
All right, well that's the Pittbros signing off.
See you later.